Hello, hello, everybody. Melinda Jacobs. I am now referring to myself as a restoration coach. I help people restore their health, their finances, their relationships, their faith, their hearts. Yes, I think that's a very apropos designation of what I do. And this is Mateo. Evidently, he's here for the conversation. People reach out to me a lot, and so if you have questions and comments and want me to speak to them, please feel free. Yes, you too. And this is an individual that I had the honor of teaching back in the years back when I was a massage instructor. And we've since stayed in touch, which has been very sweet. So he told me I could share his name. His name's Kyle. Hi, Kyle. And he wrote me, it literally brought tears to my eyes. In light of recent events with Trump and his defamation trial with E. Jean Carroll, I'm really feeling particularly empathetic toward women everywhere, both in my life and on the margins of it. I feel the need to express my deep apologies for what looks like women experiencing a deep loss of control in society with sexual abuse and loss over agency over their bodies. Thank you, Kyle. I wanted to know if you have any ideas about how I can reach out to women in my life who I have wronged, both large and small things, and help repair some of the rift between men and women, the powerful and the powerless, the weak and the strong. So I'm just going to, there was more, but I think that's plenty. And I just want to speak to that because number one, I just want to acknowledge that there are men in this world who actually get it, who actually see the atrocities that are occurring against women. And I have been so unbelievably triggered by watching the E. Jean Carroll case and to see an abuser attacking his victim in plain sight and justifying it and playing the victim and he should be the one that receives compensation. Oh, please, come on. So what I want to say to anyone out there who is looking to take responsibility for themselves for what they've done to rupture a relationship. We'll just start small. We'll save the big planetary issues for another day. But if you want to start small and repair, I think really the best way to go is to number one, assess the situation. Are they even willing and able to hear you? And I think that's a little bit of a tenuous situation. For me, the best apologies are where there is no explaining, where there is no justification, where there is an acknowledgement. I hurt you and I am so sorry. And because your feelings are more important than my ego in this situation and anyone's need of being right, I'm going to put all of that aside and I'm just going to say, I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. Now, if you can't have that conversation with the individual, you can still do that in consciousness because I do believe we are interconnected and I do believe that we can absolutely heal relationship even when the other person's not involved, even if they have passed. And there is a gentleman by the name of Dr. Hugh Len who has left this physical plane, and he taught a process called Ho'oponopono. Ho'oponopono is just those beautiful 4 words. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. And we can all do that. We can do that with our bodies. We can do that with the people in our lives. We can do that with people who have passed. We can do that with large masses of groups of people that maybe you've held bias against. You could do that with your relationship with that thing that's bigger than you, God, Jesus, Buddha, Allah, George, whatever you call that bigger thing. If there's a rift in a relationship, we can powerfully heal it through this taking responsibility. That's what Ho'oponopono is recognizing I did something that caused harm. And I am acknowledging that and I am owning that. And I am here asking for forgiveness so that we can come back into harmony. Now, some relationships take that very well, others not so much. But to my friend Kyle, this is where I would start. And to anyone out there who's ready to really step in and step up their own level of connection with the people in their lives, this is a very powerful way. So one more time, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I hope this is helpful. And thank you, Kyle, for being the representation of that gives me hope and faith that there is a healing within the community of men as well. Because I think women hold a bias that all men are whatever. And I refuse to believe that's true. I don't know all men, so I couldn't even begin to say what all men do or feel or how they act. I know the individuals I have interacted with have all had beautiful hearts, and they've all had wounding, and so do I. So we're all just here in our humanity, aren't we? All right, my beloveds, we'll take very good care of you. Be gentle, be kind, and continue to ask yourself the same question Kyle is asking. How do I make this just a little bit better? Be well, and I'll see you next time.